Is the truth. And it's time that we start embracing it. When you look at these NBA players and the muscle that they're willing to flex, I want you all to understand that a vast majority of times, if not all of them, these are young men of African American descent who have been starving to be in a position where they could be mavericks, not beholden to the stringent rules and the puppet strings and the muscles of corporate America. They want to be able to do what they want to do, when they want to do it, how they want to do it, whenever they damn well please. Here's the funny part about that I often laugh about. Tell me what person, regardless of ethnicity, doesn't want that in their life. Tell me that you listen to a man right now, that you've seen a man or a woman, no matter the ethnicity, their color of their skin, their culture, or whatever, who doesn't want complete, unadulterated control over their life. Everybody wants it. It's not a crime. You know where the crime comes in? When you think you're entitled to it as you have your hand out for somebody else's money. That makes no sense. And those are the kind of things that we don't talk enough about. When you look at a player, and Anthony Davis, for example, you want to have the freedom to go where you want to go and do what you want to do. Not one time did I hear you say to the New Orleans Hornets, I'm making $25 million this year. Here's your money back. I never heard that. When Porzingis got hurt and missed the last 34 games of last season and missed all of the games thus far, the first 50 games of this season, I never once heard him say, yo, Knicks, here's your money back. See, we don't talk enough about that reality. You know how many times as a pundit, a commentator, a reporter, an insider for ESPN, I got people rolling up on me. Yo, Stephen A., you got to speak up on this. It doesn't even have to have anything to do with sports. But because I'm an African American sitting in this position, having the cachet in the position that I have, which few of us have been blessed and fortunate enough to have, everybody thinks that I should have the license and the willingness to speak on these issues. And guess what? They actually right. Because me sitting in this position, knowing that I'm one of the few, I have to give a voice to the voiceless, and there's an obligation that I feel a sense to my community to have, which is why I will touch on those issues. But touching on those issues is one thing. Echoing the sentiments to express a voice and give voice to an issue that's pertinent and relevant to our community, yes, I feel an obligation to do that. But you don't get to tell me how to feel and what I'm supposed to believe. And the reason why that's important is because in today's day and age, with these athletes, they want to do what they want to do, and they want everybody to disseminate what they want to disseminate. See, just as much as I understand Anthony Davis wanting to leave the Smoothie King Arena for the Staples Center, wanting to depart from New Orleans to go to L.A., I understand the Pelicans saying, give a damn what you want. We have your contractual rights. Because when they signed him to $145 million, they could have never obligated him to that contract if he had not signed on a dotted line. Now, some people say, well, Stephen A., what the hell is he supposed to do? I mean, those are the rules, and you got the rookie wage scale, and he had to sign that contract. Well, nobody told you had to play in the NBA. But you didn't care where you played when you came out of Kentucky because you wanted that paper. It's only after you got the paper that now you want to sit up there and say, I should have the right to go to where I want to go. LeBron James was a free agent. What did I say for years to y'all? Unintentionally. I'm not blaming him as if he intentionally did it. But I will state this until the cows come home. LeBron James did more damage to the NBA players than anyone could ever imagine. Here's how. Because it wasn't that he left. It's how he left. He said Dan Gilbert at the time. What do you think he's going to do? How do you think he's going to react? He's sitting there, he's paying you at the time $50 million a year. He's catering to everything you and your crew wants. He built a practice facility damn near Akron, where your hometown is from. He gave you everything he wanted. And he found out you were leaving by watching national television like the rest of us. You don't think that's going to rub him the wrong way? And then after that, what happens? Years later, he has The Shop on HBO. Man, you see these NFL owners? They're like plantation owners. What do you think people are going to do? They're paying you millions upon millions of dollars to provide them with a service that will be profitable for them and help them generate revenue. They're giving you millions to do it, and you're accusing them of slavery. I'm asking you for a second, ignore whether it's true or not. What boss do you think you can say that about, and it ain't gonna come back to bite you? It's one or two things when that happens. There's either an absence of intelligence, which no one could ever accuse LeBron of having because the man is brilliant, or it's selfishness. Because you got yours. So y'all go figure out how to get yours. And I'll end it by saying this. And I can say this because Allen Iverson is my brother and we're very tight. We talk twice a week. You know, that's my man. But I remember years ago, I got into this big argument with Allen Iverson. Because Allen Iverson used to talk about being what you want to be, doing what you want to do, however you want to do it, et cetera, et cetera. And I said, you know, that's interesting you say that. I respect that. I said, when you got drafted in 1996, what were you wearing? Had on this fly suit. Allen Iverson did not have cornrows. Allen Iverson had a nice cut with a nice fade. There were no tats on his neck. Nothing like that. So you played the game to get to where you needed to go. Once you got there, here come the braids, here come the tats, here comes forcing the NBA to put in a dress code and all of that other stuff. Because you got yours. Now you talking, we should be able to do what we want. No, you can do what you want. But the vast majority, 95 to 99% of the population will never, ever have that luxury. So why are you teaching people? And I'm not talking about Allen Iverson here. I'm just speaking generically. Why are you teaching people and imploring people to adopt habits that you know good and damn well will never work for the vast majority of us? Now, I say stuff like that, and people get upset, and they call me the sellout. I'm telling you what works, and I'm living proof that it works. So who's the sellout? Somebody that's giving you information on how to win, or somebody who's setting their own people up for failure, unintentionally or not. Think about that. I'll be back at you in a minute. You're listening live. Stephen A. Smith Show, ESPN Radio, ESPN News. By the way, gentlemen, stop lounging around. Be active. Take your girl out. Go to a game or a concert. Get tickets to something. Plus, the NBA season is heating up, and the time is now to jump on those tickets. For all your ticket needs, look no further than Vivid Seats, the official ticket partner of ESPN. Go to vividseats.com and enter promo code ESPN to get 10% off your first order. Get out, go have an experience, fellas. Get to the game and use what I use as Vivid Seats. 888-SAY-ESPN. That is the number to call right here into the Stephen A. Smith Show, ESPN Radio, ESPN News. I can't wait till my man Ryan Clark, and especially my brother from another mother, Sal Palantonio, the NFL reporter extraordinaire. Both of them will be on in hour number 2 right here with Stephen A., ESPN Radio, ESPN News. Back with more in a minute.
For special occasions like Valentine's, 1-800-Flowers has the best bouquets and deals around, like 18 red roses for $29.99 or